This part work has been supplied to me free of charge from Fanhome.com. Please pop along to their website and see all of the other build-up part works that they have to offer, as well as other collections of collectible things. I would like to thank Fanhome for providing me with the part work so I can produce these videos for your enjoyment and educational needs. If you'd like to build one of your own, pop along to fanhome.com. They're available in many countries worldwide. If you do want to build one, leave a note in the comments to let me know how you're getting on, and let me know how I'm getting on as well. I'd like feedback of all types. So thank you once more to Fanhome for providing me with this kit. I hope you enjoy the build. Let's get on with it. Hello and welcome. I'm Chris, this is Gross Models, and this is issue 21 of Building Your Own R2-D2 from Fanhome and Disney, LucasArts, Lucasfilm, everything Star Wars related. Right, in this issue we've got a couple of parts, another couple of bags of screws, metal part, plastic part, and we need to use some other bits. We're going to start putting the leg together. But first of all, we'll have a look through the film, the book, and see what's what. Obviously we've got Anthony Daniels sitting inside there. Yeah. Looks very strange with the human head. I just can't, it doesn't quite, I don't know. Yeah, but obviously there was a man inside it all along. Lots of different heads apparently, I don't know why. Multiple heads. They shrank during the moulding process, and they became too small for the actor to wear. Made too many heads and they're all too small. Cool. D3PO costumes made for The Empire Strikes Back were tough enough to be refurbished and reused to make the third movie in the trilogy, so they didn't have to make an extra costume. Cool. Yeah, all good. The R2-D2 series, Smelter Droids. Yeah, he's the one that tortured the power droid. Yeah, nasty. Don't know why he did that. It's the way he's programmed. It's obviously in one of the animated bits as well. I didn't know that. I haven't seen that yet, but why not? They use characters from before times. All good. Droid Revolt, nano robotics. This is very, very interesting to me. How small can you make a robot that actually does? Oh, it's very, very scary and interesting. Yeah, little tiny drones that they use for military surveillance. I believe search and rescue as well, because they can obviously get into smaller areas and buildings that are collapsed and things like that. So very, very cool. I like that. Right, this is what we're doing today. The right leg parts and fixing screws. We've got some fixing screws, 11 of them. Some fixing screws, 7 of them. Some fixing nuts, 5 of them. And 3 more fixing screws. Why? Give them names, give them numbers, put them in different bags. Make it easier for us. Don't... Anyway, enough of that. We also have the right wheel mounting plate. Not mounting. The right leg bottom rear cover. They're lovely names they come up with for these things. We also need some parts from last time. I have already prepared and arranged. We've got that from last time, that from a while back, that bit and that bit as well, which we're all going to be assembling together. We're not using that yet, so I shall move that out of the way. But the rest of it we're going to be using bits of here and there. Let's have a look and see. Take the leg assembly from stage 8, the metal frame stage 12, part LPR 18 from issue 20, LFR 05 supplied this time with 2 of the silver screws and 8 of the black ones. Right, let's have a look. We got... Right, I'm assuming that those ones in there look like the ones that we've been using all the time for the head bracket. So they're probably just spares of those. These are probably the ones that we're going to be using today. If I can open the packet. If I can't open the packet, we won't use them. There we go. This is where they just ping. No, they're not going to ping everywhere. I'm being very careful, organising things and doing it all as it should be. Excuse me for the sneeze. I couldn't reach my pause button. So, yeah. Right, let's have a look. We're going to be aligning the right leg assembly with the metal frame. I've taken out the bracket from inside there because we don't need that on there yet. Obviously, this has all been pushed together, stuck together and inserted. That's still loose on the outside there because that was just the bit that we put on. It's not actually attached. It's going through little holes. So will become attached very shortly, no doubt. We're taking this and putting it on there now. Which way round does that? That goes there. So that's angling down this way. So that needs to angle down this way like that. I can probably leave it No, I can't leave that on there yet. Take that away. Don't even need that bit yet, I don't think. So this is going on there like that. Yeah, I thought these were not attaching there. We are attaching everywhere else. We're using 8 small black screws as shown in the top diagram. Right, the top diagram, which I haven't got the picture in picture, shows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, just where you would expect them to be, really. So these are going to be the small black screws. Let me get one started in there. Go up the top and do this one up here. Just getting a few turns in just to make sure everything lines up where it should. These are obviously going into plastic, so be careful of tightening. Fourth one will go in there. It will, honestly, it will. All we have to do is get it lined up and put it in there. So that's halfway there, except they haven't been tightened up yet. But, you know, can't have it all. Let's get them all in there. And then we shall see about tightening them up. And once they're tight, we can move on to the next step, which is an easy sliding over thing. Just get all of these in. They've pretty much got to be lined up properly because of the way the part is made and has to locate over things. But it's always good practice to get into, to just put things on a little bit like that. It feels like there's gaps and it doesn't feel quite right, but it is. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's right because it's got to go that way and everything else. It just doesn't feel quite right, but we'll see. Once it's all tightened up, we'll see how it all feels and looks. Because, yeah, big massive silver screws there, which I think we're only using 2 of at the moment. Strange. The arrangement of things is a little bit hard to comprehend for a lot of these builds. So, as a general rule, if you go with what they say, you can't go too far wrong. If anything looks very, very wrong, then just have a look ahead and see if you can see if there's a reason for them to do it that way. It may well be because of fitting another part later or cable management or that sort of thing. So that's now holding on there securely. This piece is still loose because I haven't put anything onto there yet. So that's that. Now we're putting this on that way round, I believe. That's going to go up there. Yeah, these cut out pieces obviously are going to go over there. So that's where the ankle part goes up to. But before we do that, we're going to be attaching this that way round over there like that. And then that's going on there like that. And it all lines up and looks just right. So that is going onto there. And it's just being held in place with 2 screws because these bottom holes down here have threads in them. So we'll use 2 of these screws that are in this packet here. Hold that in place. I'll put one in. It's got pegs through anyway, but as always, again, make sure they all line up and work properly. That's that one there. Tighten them down. And that finishes the job for now. As it's not fixed yet, right here it doesn't come loose. What was it talking about? LPR 18. Is that this bit? That's either that bit or that bit. I can't tell, but either way, make sure nothing comes loose. So that's going to go on there like that. That's going to go on there like that. That's going to start coming together quite nicely. It's looking a bit like R2's leg now. So that's a little bit further ahead. I've just popped that in place, not screwing that in place yet because obviously it isn't time yet. But that's that. That was indeed issue 21, stage 21, whatever you want to call it. Thank you very much for watching the build. There is one more part in this month's delivery, which I shall be building momentarily and will be available on the channel in the next couple of days, I would expect. So thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, and I shall see you soon. Bye-bye.